I want to talk about Mystara for a moment. Mystara is one of the classic D&D settings, and one that you've probably not heard of. At least from the standpoint of the people who are playing D&D right now, more than half of them started since 2014, and therefore they've never seen it in print. I think it gets name dropped a couple of books, but that's about it. It was the setting that was the assumed setting for the boxed sets of D&D back in the day. Basic, expert, companion, master, those sets. Yeah, that was the setting that was assumed to be in it. And it's as flawed as you would expect early D&D settings to be as regards to racial sensitivity, sexism, and so on. So keep that in mind. But a lot of the settings that came into existence back then are still going, and they've managed to have some revisions to try and help remove a lot of that. I think you could do the same with Mystara. You could revise out a lot of the problematic elements. But there are a bunch of elements in it that are really compelling. It is a very gonzo setting. There are no gods. They have immortals. Immortals are adventurers who have achieved such a level of power that they actually ascend into something godlike. And they can even have worshippers, give spells, the whole 9 yards. It has a crashed spaceship that has a leaking drive core, and the radiation from that drive core is altering the magic around it. The world is hollow. There are civilizations living inside the world, many of which were saved by the immortals from the moment of their destruction. The civilization was going to cease to exist, so the immortals just moved it inside the world. There are so many strange and bizarre things in this setting that you could absolutely have a lot of fun with. Like I said, it needs some revisions. It needs to be brought up to modern sensibilities like Forgotten Realms or some of the other settings have had work done to do that as well. It definitely needs that. But I think there's a lot there that people would probably enjoy if they put in the work to do the actual revisions. I will note there is some write-ups in third-party books, not by Wizards of the Coast, about Mystara from Goodman Games. And frankly, I'm not sure what they were thinking at Goodman Games for this, because they actually made some of the problematic elements worse for some reason, which is a trick, really. So I don't really count that one. And they really didn't revisit it as much as give a high level overview and added some things that were problematic that weren't in the original books for some reason. I would love to see Wizards of the Coast take it up, put it in front of sensitivity readers and people to, update the setting. But yeah, there's a lot there that's worth checking out.